year, these four adventurous friends leave their cozy homes in Belgium to spend several weeks sleeping on the rugged, damp terrain of Europe's most stunning mountain ranges. This year, they will embark on an exploration of the Dolomites. Once the sun illuminated the Dolomites, the first real hike began. Loaded up and ready to go, they set off for Grand Sur to kick off the adventure with a challenging Via Ferrata. To safely ascend, they utilized a Via Ferrata kit. Now, the climb could truly commence. Once at the summit, there was no time for rest. Cameras and drones were promptly brought out to capture Arthur's birthday. After an extensive photo shoot, the descent began. Fatigue started to set in, and they began searching for a place to spend the night. It's always a challenge to find a flat surface, but luck was on their side. At the top of a small hill, there was a meadow that would serve as their bedroom for the night. The next day, the journey continued to Lago di Limides, a little beautiful lake in the Dolomites. The water was very cold, but that didn't deter them from taking a quick dip. Feeling refreshed, they explored the area, taking the time to prepare meals, set up the tents, and get ready for the night and the days ahead. Another day, another hike. Today, they set off towards Lago Fidera, a large lake nestled deep within the challenging forested terrain of the Dolomites. At noon, their culinary skills came to the fore as they prepared dishes like spaghetti, chicken curry, and a variety of other meals. After a few short breaks, they continued their hike, ultimately reaching their destination. The next destination of the trip was a small lake surrounded by towering mountains, better known as Laghetto di Bastia. The trails through dense forests gave way to vast, open green meadows. However, the sun was less prominent that day, as they were intermittently showered by drizzling rain. Upon arriving at the campsite, they set their bags aside and ventured to climb the surrounding mountains, capturing stunning photographs with their cameras. After everyone had feasted their eyes on the beauty around them, it was time to return to the tents and close their eyes for a restful night's sleep. Some descended off to dreamland more eagerly than others. After breakfast, they packed up all their gear and resumed their hike. Col de la Pina was the name of their next destination. After a journey where the route felt like a mystery, the adventurers found themselves on the ridge of the mountain. Once again, the view was incredible, and they were treated to a breathtaking pink sunset. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the crew began their journey back and retreated to their tents to process all the beauty they had experienced. Lago Sorapis was the next destination on the agenda, well known for its distinctively mesmerizing light blue color. Despite the steep ascent, it was quite touristy. Even with some light fatigue, they embarked on a tour around the lake to fully admire its beauty. In the evening, they searched for a spot to set up their tents. The abundance of boulders and rocky terrain posed quite a challenge. The following day, they headed to Parco Natural Treat Sime, the area where the famous dry zinnen are located. The hike led them along narrow paths along the mountain ridge. When they reached a viewpoint at the top of the mountain, the tents were quickly set up as a heavy rainstorm was approaching. This forced them to rest in the tents for a full day. When the sky cleared up again, they ventured out to capture the surroundings as well as possible. The rugged mountains and local cows provided plenty of picturesque opportunities for photography. A good night's rest would become crucial, as tomorrow they would embark on the climb of the dry zinnen. With high spirits, they began their journey towards the famous dry zinnen. Backpacks on their backs, cameras in hand, and via ferrata kits secured around their waists, they embarked on the hike. The trail was known for its steep climbs and long, dark tunnels. The final ascent to the mountain summit was the most challenging. To tackle it safely, they left their backpacks behind and scrambled their way to the top to enjoy the beautiful view. Unfortunately, it was already the last day of the trip. Before seeking a place to sleep one last time, they enjoyed the sun, the view, and each other's company to the fullest. As the sun set on the final evening of their journey, they prepared for one last night in their tents. After this, they would be returning to their somewhat more comfortable beds, albeit without the breathtaking views. But before they could rest, there was the task of setting up the tents one last time. They scouted for the perfect spot to end their adventure, eventually choosing a picturesque location beside a serene waterfall, nestled in a lush green meadow. This marked the end of their mesmerizing journey to the Dolomites.